So what is going on, guys? NanoPrince93 here with another video, and I just want to say shout out to Average Tech Guy. He's been super helpful lately in trying to get you guys to come over to my channel, so I wanted to say welcome. And like I said, or like he mentioned, we are collabing on a giveaway, and I finally got my hands on the Brydge 12.9-inch iPad Pro keyboard case, and I want to review it. I've heard a lot of good, a lot of bad, a lot of, in the middle, and I kind of just want to have my own take on it, see what I think, and see if this is usable. I've heard that it's too heavy. I've heard that the hinges are kind of weird, but I've also heard it's great build quality. The keys are tactile and it makes you feel like you're typing on a 2015 MacBook Pro, which is good. And so I just kind of want to do my own little review, unboxing, see what it's like, and then maybe I'll do a follow-up video a week from now and say, maybe 1 week with the Brydge keyboard case, something like that. So I'm gonna hop right into it. So like I mentioned before, these cases for the keyboard cases are getting nicer and nicer. We got the magnetic latch, so it opens up, and I kind of just want to go through the box, see what we have to work with. It gives you what it is. You get a magnetic cover, as well as a keyboard, right? You get to see on the side here what it kind of looks like when it's closed. On the back, you get a good idea of what to expect here. So unlimited viewing angles, adjustable backlit keys, dual connectivity, which means you get to connect with 2 different devices, 12-month battery life, lightweight, questionable, and lifetime warranty. So that's nice. And you guys can see there's 4 different ways to view this. So laptop, tablet, movie, and protect. So that's what it looks like. That's what the box is. Now let's open it right up. So when you open it up, what I did notice is that it has an included cable, which is different from the other USB-C keyboards that I've gotten. I guess those just assume that you have a keyboard or a USB-C cable to USB-C to be able to charge this. So right off the bat, you get a little sticker, which is nice. Probably will never use it. The user manual, which is pretty in-depth, right? I don't know if you guys can see that. So it gives you all the adjustable keys, brightness, home button, volume, keyboard light, battery indicator, Bluetooth button, power, and then again, it gives you all the shortcuts too, which is really, really nice. So as long as you memorize this, you're good to go. It tells you how to connect, a little welcome to the Brydge family, and how to use these hinges, right? So we'll kind of put the iPad in there and see what it looks like. Let's keep opening up what's in here. So you kind of just release this. This is the keyboard case. It's not too crazy, but you can feel that it's nice and tactile. It's got that little MacBook-esque like sliver here. And then these are the hinges. So we're gonna play around with these and see what they look like. On the back, little sticker. And then of course you have the back cover, if I can even take this out, which is just a magnetic cover, nothing too crazy. So again, you're not gonna get corner protection with this guy, but let's put it in and see what it looks like. So this is the keyboard case with it on, right? This is just a magnetic kind of leather strap that you just plug right in, which I use it to help me line up the hinges, because otherwise it's a nightmare to line up. But it is pretty sturdy, it doesn't really shift at all. And then you have, so it's about the same thickness as the iPad, but as you guys can see, it doesn't seal shut. There's, if I press down, this is what it should look like. That's what it is when you let it go. And these hinges, they do seem pretty sturdy, but there is a little rubber mechanism here, which kind of keeps it in place, which I hear over time gets worse and worse. But again, I'm gonna play with this for a week and kind of give you guys my feedback over time. And then if you open it up, you're greeted with this MacBook-like keyboard, which I think it is nice. This is what it looks like. So this is what the Brydge keyboard case looks like when the iPad is installed. As I said, it looks exactly like a MacBook or a MacBook Pro, minus a trackpad obviously, but it looks nice. So I'll be honest, it does look nice. We have to test out the hinges, see if they last long by taking the iPad off and on, off and on. And then also, the first thing you do notice is that when you do push back, there's a little bit of a bounce. There's a bounce on the screen, which is, you can kind of get used to it, especially if you hold it with one hand here and then you press, which is how I usually use the iPad. That's the first thing that I do notice. In terms of heft, it's really not that bad. People kind of freak out, like how often do you have the iPad not in a backpack when you're moving around? Like I don't really carry it on my side. So the weight, I don't think is gonna be that big of a deterrence for me, because again, I don't use the iPad like that. But what's nice is you do have the shortcut keys. So whenever you're in an app, you can just press this home button right here. It'll take you right back home. You do have backlit keys. So if you guys can see, the keys are lighting up a little bit. There's three stages, brightness of the actual screen. So that does work. Let's get that back down so you guys can see it. There's a keyboard button, play, pause, forward and back, volume, which does work as you guys can see up there. Battery indicator, Bluetooth, on and off, and then there's also a lock screen. So what's nice, you just unlock it. My face is too far away, but if it does detect your face, then it'll just open up like that. So I mean, overall, it does look nice. I'm gonna use this for a week exclusively. I'm gonna put away the Apple keyboard and kind of just give you guys my thoughts and what if this is worth it. Because this also is $170, which is, it has dropped a little bit because I think it started at like 190 or 200. But after tax and everything, it's about 185. The typing experience is nice if we can kind of just go right into it. So it is clicky. If you type a sentence, the small brown fox jumped over the fence. So right off the bat, the typing experience is a lot better than the Apple keyboard. And it feels a little bit more sturdy. You have the little rubberized tips here so it doesn't affect the screen of the iPad, which is nice. If you kind of just go around, you got the Brydge logo right there. The camera is open again. I don't really know who uses a camera like that. You got the classic rubberized feet right here that any MacBook would have. And all in all, it's a nice package. And people were saying that it doesn't sit flush, but to me it does. You just gotta make sure you put it in correctly. And it did take me about a minute or two to really get it nice and precise. And as you can see, it's still a little bit off, like it's a little bit over here, like it's over here and under here. But all in all, a nice package. I'm gonna play with it, like I said, for about a week, give you guys my findings, and kind of just go from there. And again, it doesn't really give you any protection on the sides, on the corners, and the Apple Pencil will probably fall off if you put it in a bag. So that's gonna do for this video. Again, thank you so much for all the average Tech Guy subscribers that came over and subscribed to the channel. We'll announce a winner for the 12.9 and the 11-inch probably in a week, and we'll kind of just go from there. And definitely comment below to get a second entry into the giveaway. All you have to do is like the video and comment. No need to subscribe unless you guys want to. That would be greatly appreciated. But other than that, that's gonna be it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Until next time, peace.